I don't even know. Because there's no way to fix it, is there? There will always be bad parents, and they're not even. And sometimes it's not even bad parents; it's parents that might not know how to do it themselves, and or they can do everything else, but because they don't know how to talk to their kid about expressing their emotions, but they can do everything else. Does that mean they're a bad parent?
Ooh, that's a good question. No, like as a parent, I think you would want to be able to do everything possible for your child to have the best life and, like, not go through any discomfort and always have it good. But I think you probably also, which you can be a tough pill to swallow, accept that like you're not going to be able to do everything for them. There's going to be things that they're going to have to go out and learn themselves.
Yeah,
Just
unfortunately.
do your best of what you can teach them and what you can sort of provide for them and guide them on what to do, and just like set them on the right path instead of just, obviously don't be like, yeah, fuck off, go do your own thing. Like guide them on the right path. Like this is how you should be. Strong role model, not a weak role model.
Yeah. As someone who's had parents, who came from parents, I think
Not everyone has been through that.
No, it's a pretty traumatic thing having parents. The best advice I would give is be present with your kids, but don't be overprotective. Because you don't always have to be great, but being present,
makes a difference.
Yeah, you always take a present father over an absentee one, because the present one might get angry about this or might have this flaw or that flaw, but the absentee father creates the whole like, oh, was it me? What did I do? I'm the one in the wrong because my dad doesn't like this, so he's left. And I think it's it's a thing you see a lot of the time is in kids who have grown up with single mothers, is the need for validation and a lot of anger.
Do you not think maybe even if the father wasn't there, as long as there's some form of role model?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that
surely if a father was present but he was a bad father, surely that'd be better than nothing. No, surely that'd be worse than having no father.
Yeah, maybe we need to get like an orphan on the show and be like, "What do you think about this?"
Everyone wants to apply. You don't have to be an orphan. Anyone wants to apply to come on the BUP. It's a rigorous testing program.
And it is also £500 application fee, and then the £100 security deposit. I am going to put my account number and sort code details in the description, or Louis going to put them in the description.
Do you actually know the details for the Gmail, for the YouTube?
Yes.
Do you? I think you're bluffing there. I'm going to change the password just in case.
Just at gmail.com.
Send us all of your things that you love about the episode.
Yeah.
To our Gmail. I won't open them because I don't really go on the Gmail.
I think I've got the password written down somewhere.
Well, I'm going to change it tonight.
And then you'll be like, yeah, why didn't you log into the YouTube? You're supposed to be doing all this work. What the hell? That's a good question about the father, though, for real.
It is a difficult one, isn't it? Because it's sort of like, there's going to be bad things you're going to get from the having a bad father or a bad parent.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't get with the absent parent. But you're going to have different things, different negatives from the absent parent that you wouldn't have got from the other parent, the bad parent. It's like a balancing out, like which one do you want? Like you're still gonna either the car's gonna be a bit of a shit one. I think either way, which I think maybe in terms of going and dealing through, maybe an absent parent would be better.
Really?
Yeah, if you have like an abusive parent,
yeah,
I think in terms of like dealing with that trauma, just being like, oh yeah, my dad left, it's like a lot better than like repeatedly getting beaten. I feel like that would be much easier to deal with.
Yeah, I suppose.
Somewhat having dealt with the absent father.
Yeah. It's fuck. There are a lot of topics that we can't properly talk about because we are uneducated, and I think this is partly one of them because I think it's also a topic where there isn't a good answer. There's no right answer. It is sort of because the kid in either one will wish for the other.
Yeah.
Like without the kid without a dad is gonna be like, fuck, like I'll even take a shit one. I just want a dad. And the kid who has a shit dad is like, I would rather anything else than you. Fuck. It's a heavy thing to think about. The sort of trying to empathize, and put yourself in their shoes is. I think empathy is always very difficult. I struggle with empathy. I struggle with understanding that other people have different emotions or like think differently about things to me. And it's definitely something that I've seen where I'm trying to have a relationship and someone doesn't want a lot. Like I want logical solutions to things, and so when I give that and they don't want it, it's like, well, why?
Will Smith talked about it in his book, because his dad was like abused him and shit.
Yeah.
There were some positives to his relationship with his father, how he was disciplined. He said that he learned a lot about discipline and pushing himself, and like working very hard, and that translated very well into his career.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, he was a very not a nice father.
No.
But he talked about when his father was like nearing his time of passing, and he was in a wheelchair, and he's like falling asleep in the wheelchair, and Will was just like wheeling him about, and he came to a set of stairs,
Oh yeah.
and he was like, I could fully just push him off right now and like he said he felt like a burning rage of everything that his father had done to him, and like watching what he did to his mum sort of like just build up, and he was like ready to just push him off, and like nobody would ask.
Yes.
But obviously he didn't do it. He had the maturity of like not pushing his dad down the stairs.
Which it as a sentence sounds like, well, yeah, duh. But if you think about like having to watch someone like hit your mom and then hit you, like just even trying to imagine that.
That's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
With the like when you said before about like if like an absent parent, you always think like, why me?
Yeah.
I think you probably feel the same even if you had an abusive parent, because you still be like kind of be like, why me?
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose. I think. Yeah, I think the difference there is the abusive kid is thinking, well, why is the other abused? Is why is this happening to me?
Mm-hmm.
And then the absentee father is, did I do something wrong? I think if you're being beaten as a kid, it's not like, oh, I'm fucking up. It's oh, this is a bad dude. You know what I mean? Because you shouldn't hit a kid.
No.
Like,
No.
Only I don't know.
Thanks for watching this clip. If you liked watching this, somewhere around the screen will be like the full episode or whatever, and you can go watch that. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like and comment. We'll hopefully see you in the next episode.